Welcome to my 45,000 days single player survival world tour. This world has over 12,500 hours played, no FK, no TNT duping. Yes, I don't have a life, I haven't touched grass in 5 years. Yeah, this world was created in 1.16, the day the update, the Nether update was released, so over 5.5 years ago. And let's go show everything. So this is my Nether hub, or at least this used to be the Nether hub, and we used to have tunnels that go to the portals. And now we don't have tunnels anymore, we just have the Nether hub is expanding and taking over the whole Nether. Expanded so much that we have two perimeters inside the Nether hub. And yeah, there's a lot of things here in the Nether Hub that are just decoration for portals that goes to some places. Some stuff are farms, like that's a gold farm, and goes to the Oriental base. This is a Guardian farm, or the Nether part of the Guardian farm. This here is inspired by a bastion, and has a battering farm here. And I have a project in the other side of this portal that I have a hostile mob zoo, where I have all the hostile mobs and I build all the structures in the game. But I decided to build the bastion here so we can have hoglins and pigling brutes, because if they go to the overworld they turn into zoglins and zombified piglins. Another really cool thing I did here recently is the decoration for the tropical fish Pokédex portal. This is a portal that goes to my coral base, where I have a tropical fish Pokédex with all the 3072 tropical fish. Took only 600 hours to get those, so a small project. No, it was a big project. This villager statue goes to a village I have. And this here is a perimeter that now is inside the Nether hub. It's a wither skeleton farm, and that's an elemental. What's an elemental, you might ask? That's part of the lore of the world. It's really short, the lore is very simple. When I completed the Netherite Beacon, I will show the Netherite Beacon later, it released the cosmic energy from all the 4 elements, creating the elementals that are basically Minecraft mobs embedded with one of the 4 elements. Or in this case, this is the Tetriter that has all the 4 elements. There is blazes, skeletons, strays, and shulkers inside. Oh, one of the shulkers teleported. Oh, but it's fine. And it's called the Tetriter because at first I had one of those simple wither farms that you have just the piglins, but then I built this one that's designed by Tetra, one of my viewers, and it uses pumpkins to remove the withers from the mob cap so you can get more wither skeletons. But yeah, let's go to the other side here of the Nether hub. We have another farm here that uses 2 dimensions. So this is a drone farm. They spawn, come over here, and then they get attracted by the eggs, the turtle eggs, and teleport back to the overworld where I kill them. And I will show this. It's a perimeter for this drone farm. I will show this later. And this here is a perimeter for a creeper farm that yeah, the creepers spawn there, go to the portal and teleport here. This is a very fast farm. It gives about 150,000 gunpowder per hour, and it's my own design. I'm not the best headstoner ever, but I do like designing my stuff. And I guess the other thing We have here is this gold farm. Like I said, it's a little bit cringy. Like I said, I'm not the best at the redstone, and I decided, you know what, let's use the copper golems for the storage. It was a really bad idea. Look at this. I haven't used this gold farm in a while, and they're still sorting stuff. And here we have the first nether perimeter I dug. And when I dug this, I was like, oh, this is gonna be the only nether perimeter I will ever dig and build all the farms here. There is like all the biomes here except the warped forest. But yeah, then I got addicted to mining and now you saw you will see how much I have mined. Well, the nether hub area is about 1200, it's 1201 by 901. This perimeter is 420 by 420 and has a blaze farm. Get it? We have another elemental here, B. B is a phantom that we found while we were mining this project. This phantom spawned in the overworld and followed us here. Here we have a few momentums that this pickaxe mined the block 6,665,000, 66,000. I don't know. It's fine. This was the last block we mined in the perimeter, and this mushroom is illegal because I don't use the nether ceiling, because if I use the nether ceiling I would just build the farms there and would not have any reason to mine other than I like mining. And these gases are very loud. Are you guys even hear anything I'm saying? Probably not. And yeah, this farm broke once because Mojang changed the height gas city minecart, but then I fixed it. It's fine. It's so fine. And yeah, this project took 9 months, so 6 months to mine and 3 months to floss the ceiling and the bottom. And when I say floss, I removed every single netherrack, even behind the bedrock. I used Lightmatica to see if there was netherrack behind it, and sometimes I would use TNT to explode the netherrack. Sometimes TNT didn't work, so I had to spawn withers. Yeah, it was a fun project, but definitely never gonna floss ever again. But mining, I will mine. I am mining. Mining is life. So yeah, let's go to the next perimeter. That so after I spent 9 months mining that perimeter, I thought maybe that's de-incentivizing people to mine it, because they're like, oh, it takes 9 months to mine a perimeter. I'm never gonna do that. So I decided to mine a perimeter in one stream. And yeah, I did a 46-hour stream and I mined this area. But I only mined from bedrock to lava level. I didn't go all the way down to bedrock. That's why. But you know, this is a Froglight farm, another elemental there, frog cycle. And yeah, the farm works, you know, so I guess it's considered a perimeter. I don't know. But I guess I will regret. There is 3 perimeters that I will show you guys. This one is one of them that I didn't go all the way to bedrock, and now that I'm expanding the nether hub, I will have to mine it below the perimeter, which is gonna be, it's fine, right? It's gonna be absolutely fine. I'm sure removing lava underneath a build is gonna be super easy. So yeah, next we have another perimeter over here. Takes a while to get. Anytime now, guys. But I think it's better if I don't cut, so you guys can have an idea of the size of the perimeters and stuff, you know. And yeah, you can already see the walls here. And the way to enter this perimeter is through this cave here. And if you know this symbol, you already know where we are going. To the red room from Twin Peaks. But wait, this is small. This is not a perimeter. But there is a secret door here that takes us to the actual perimeter. It's a diagonal diamond-shaped perimeter because I needed that so the floor looked exactly like it looks in Twin Peaks. And we have another elemental here. This is the hog. It's a hoglin inspired by the army from Twin Peaks. If you watched the series, you know. If you didn't, you have no idea what I'm talking about. It's fine. And we have a chunk loader here because below this is another perimeter. I was lazy and mined it just to lava level. So below this there is a bunch of zombie villagers. So this is my mob switch. Whenever I use that chunk loader, the mobs stop spawning and we can mine in peace. Ouch. Okay, my night vision is running out and I can't eat an apple apparently. So there is 2 more perimeters in the nether. I guess let's go here. So you guys can see how the tunnels were. So all these tunnels went all the way there to the beehive nether hub. But now one day surely we will get rid of all these tunnels and expand the nether hub to infinity. And this here is a gas farm. No, that gas you saw, it wasn't part of the farm. We are still getting there. It's a little bit far away. Yeah, so this perimeter is a gas farm. That's actually very cringe. You have to fly and kill the gas like this and then collect the items yourself. And you can see a bunch of names on the walls and some statues. And this is the logo of the St. Jude's Children's Hospital, Children's Research Hospital. That's the charity that we helped because we mined this in 1 week. I say we, it's single player, I mined, but you know, especially this project is done thanks to everyone that watches the streams. And by the way, I do stream, the link is in the description. You should watch. There is actually a redemption now that if you get 1,000,000 points in 6 months watch time, I will mine a perimeter for you in the Overworld, which we will see our Overworld perimeters soon. But yeah, as I was saying, this is the people that donated to the shared stream. And this is another one that I was lazy, just mined to lava level. But yeah, it's really cool. And this guest here is another elemental, the Sharist, you know, the guest for Sharit. And he's happy. I'm not saying Mojang copied the happy guest from me, but you know, I did the happy guest first. It's fine. Okay, so let's fly to the tunnels again. And yeah, as you can see, there is, and it was a little bit of a trouble to build all these tunnels. Oh, there is another thing here. I don't know if it's even worth showing, but there used to be a bastion here, and I mined the bastion to make a Froglight farm in this here before I had the Froglight farm perimeter, but this is too slow, so I mined the perimeter. It took only 1 string to mine the perimeter, right? And then it took like 10 strings to make the glass fog effect floor. Yeah, the other perimeter we have is in a tunnel here next to our tropical fish here. There's the tunnel here. I almost missed it, I almost died flying to a wall. It's fine. So yeah, this perimeter is a dispenser farm. So we are in a soul sand valley, so only skeletons can spawn here. Let me turn on the farm. And the minecarts gets the skeleton, the gas pushers push the skeleton there so the minecart can get. And then the skeletons come over here, and I kill the skeletons here. Let's see if there is one coming. Yeah, there is a few coming. And then the items go through these sorters here. See, the skeletons come here and you kill. I'm gonna turn it off. And yeah, we of course get a bunch of arrows and a bunch of bones that we auto-craft into bone blocks. And here we have an auto-crafter that craft dispensers, right? So we get the balls the skeleton dropped through auto-craft dispensers. There is a alley there that gets the balls and throw the balls there. We need the alley because the skeletons also drop armor. So I think that's it for the nether. 16 minutes of video to show everything in the nether. Yeah, not bad. Let's get out of here and go to the end now. Okay, I'm here at the end, and since I'm a YouTuber and at the end of the video YouTubers ask for like, you should leave a like. It's not the end of the video, it's just the end dimension. So yeah, I mined the end island, mined over 1,000,000 endstone, and here is my main storage. I have redesigned this like 10 times, and it's fine. You know, I wanted to redesign again because it's fine. Sure. And yeah, we have a lot of things here in the end, so let's try to not waste time. You can see status here. This is the founders of my stream channel, and that's me. Everyone's holding lightsabers. I have a dark saber and jetpack. It's the Mandalorian, I don't know. Yeah, and there is a lot of map yards here. We will see the map yards. Actually, I should take this one with me. This is Rochard from what's called Watchmen. This is the Hap Tomato that was made by Miss Hot Cheese. It's an emote in my strings. This is my face. Hi. You may not like it, but this is what peak digging performance looks like. This is Moose. Moose is an artist, by the way. And there is a animation in this map art actually that there is a artist badge. I'll show you guys. So this is why the people all see, but this map art is in the overworld. And this is a thing I built to celebrate 1,000,000 villager traits. It's in the overworld too. It's not exactly a map art, but we will see that in this world tour. And this is Dave, and we built map art just to be toxic to David, to call him long neck and clown. I'm so toxic. This is the Guardian Farm printer. We will see that soon, TM. So yeah, let me show where I built the map arts. So you can see here the Hap Tomato, the long neck, the curvy neck, my face moves, and we have this flying machine that moves the artist badge for me and Moose, because there is a emote that's like, I'm an artist, by the way. That's just a image of someone like this looking like an artist and saying, oh, look at my badge, my artist badge I have. So yeah, and this here is another animated map art that whenever you click this, it changes the mask. You see, like the Rochard mask changes. And it's done by just having a bunch of dispensers with snow powder, and there is a bunch of redstone underneath. I'm not gonna try to explain. I guess there is a video where I explain that. And there is some other map yards here that we used these to mark which fishes we got on the tropical fish Pokédex. And now everything's marked because we got all of them. And the last one was the Brinley Orange Brown. Bob, and we use the netherite blocks to mark because Bob is special, right? Am I gonna die? My elytra is gonna break and I'm gonna fall in the void. Watch the world tour until the end to see if that's gonna happen. And in the end gateways, I have some farms. This one is a wool farm. There's a bunch of sheep of all the colors, as you can see. And we're gonna get jump scared when you go back because we teleport inside this guest here. And yeah, this guest used to be in the center there, but then I moved it here because it is always looking south for some reason. Here we have a carrot, so that means, yes, it's a rabbit farm. So I breed rabbits here, and while they are growing up, yeah, I've planted some trees here, you know, farm some trees just to have something to do while I wait them to grow up, so I can get the rabbit's food for potions, right? Some of the gateways don't have anything, as you can notice. This one is a scope farm designed by me. So the enderman spawn there, die. There is a stone generator. I'm not gonna show that because last time I did a world tour, it was 5 hours. Let's try to not spend 5 hours this time. And there is a video tutorial for this farm if you want. This is a honey farm that's also my design. There is a tutorial in my channel. But one thing I did wrong is I built too many models in a row. Like you see, between these two repeaters, one model with 8 dispensers. I think I built 10 models and maybe should have built 6 because sometimes the chunks unloads and the minecarts that distributes the glass bottles stop, and yeah, it's a little bit broken. But yeah, it's a really good design if you don't exaggerate like me and build too much, because you see there is some glass bottles coming here, but we should be only getting honey bottles, but because it's cringy bingy, it's fine. And the next gateway is be related to, but this time is honeycomb farm, also my design, also tutorial in my channel. And yeah, this I used to get honeycomb blocks for the Nether HUB and the Nether tunnels. This here is just a place to breed bees and get the hives full of bees, and also to get bees nests. If you plant trees next to flowers, you have a chance of getting bees nests. This is my furnace array. I guess I should get a shulker box stone to demonstrate how this works. So yeah, this is also my design, this furnace array. It smelts 1 shulker in less than 1 minute. Let's put here, and while I explain it will smelt. This shulk eater, and you can see that the items are going through the hoppers. This shulk eater was designed by Umango, and the trick here is that we align the items in 1 pixel there, right? So all the items are in the same pixel. So when we push on top of the hoppers, the hopper can only take 1 stack of items because the hopper has a delay, right? A cooldown. So that distributes 1 stack in each of the 27 hoppers, and then the mine carts distribute in 64 furnaces each. So it's 1,728 furnaces. It's 1 furnace, and see, it's already done. It's 1 furnace per item, right, in the shulker box. And there is where I put my wood to use the planks to use as fuel, And those lights, when the light turns off, means we have to go there and place more wood. This here is just an iron farm that is a name bone design. And yeah, I used this iron farm like once because I used to have iron farm at spawn chunks. Spawn chunks don't exist anymore. But yeah, I used that farm once when I needed a bunch of iron trapdoors for the pyramid. And all the other end gateways now are trading halls. This one is Fletcher's, so we get all the tipped arrows. This other one is for clerics, so we can buy headstone, lapis, glowstone, enchanted bottles, whatever they sell. This one is masons, mostly to buy quartz. I guess they also sell bricks, and that's useful sometimes. This is farmers, and yeah, this we just trade melons, pumpkins, carrots, and potatoes to get emeralds. This one is librarians, so we can trade the paper and buy glass. And yeah, I did this trading house before, like a while ago, when you could zombify the villager like 5 times to get everything to 1 paper for 1 emerald and stuff like that. And this one is fisherman. I mostly use to buy campfires. Sometimes I use it to buy some odd to be placeholders in the tropical fish Pokedex. So yeah, but I guess I don't use the fisherman too much. Am I gonna die with the light or no? So let's go to this place here. This is the first Lurkers army. That's a channel point name in my stream channel. But I closed this one and I made a new one. So we will see the new one where you get the armor stands in my world here. And the beacons is I used to make beacons for all subscribers. I don't do that anymore. I upgrade the beacons and all that, but we don't do that anymore. And there's also a map art I did here. It's just a crazy thing we made of Froglights. It's right here. Yeah. And this here is a bunch of dispensers that I used to do a fireworks show at 30,000 days, I think. I exploded 30,000 fireworks. And it took like 10 minutes, so I'm not gonna do one for 45,000 days. It's gonna take 15 minutes. It's fine. So yeah, I guess that's it. Underneath the storage here, we have a place to spawn the wither, and we can place coral on this waterlogged blocks. Coral, no, concrete. In this waterlogged blocks to break the concrete with the wither. And also there is a way to do mud here. You place the dirt and turns into mud. And there is some bulk storage here for stuff I have a lot, like pumpkins, some soil, whatever we have here, cod, magma block, deep slate, whatever. And yeah, there is a auto crafter here for golden apples and rockets, so I can get more rockets here, and it will keep refilling. But yeah, I think that's it for the end. Let's go to another place now. Oh man, this world tour has already half an hour, so I'm gonna try to rush a little bit. This is a huge minigame that I did based on the Vault Hunters mod pack. It's vanilla Vault Hunters. And yeah, you can see there is a lot of rooms I built here. The total area is 280 by 200, and I think about 30 blocks tall, and it was all in deep slate. I chose this area because of the spawners. There's a lot of spawners, and the fun thing is when I finish building this is about the time Mojang added the trial chambers, which would have been a better place to build this. And I do have a mini game in a trial chamber too. That's the next one I'm gonna show you guys. And yeah, this is just a sneak peek on all the headstone that went to make this. This was a really huge project, and there is a whole series on my YouTube channel about this if you want to know more, and you can actually download this to play. So if you want to download, you can download, and this is the other mini game, the time trials, that you can also download. Join my Discord, that's the best way to find the downloads. There is a channel there for downloads. And yeah, was a trial chamber, and basically whenever you step on these pressure plates, it starts the timer there, and you have to go through all the vaults in the least amount of time. These are my records. You have to deliver the keys here to stop the timer, and then these are the records I got according to how many keys I got. And yeah, like I said, you can also download this if you want to. Okay, now let's see the drone farm perimeter. I already showed you guys the nether part, and this perimeter has a lot of lore behind it because you can see we are in this room here, and this is a replica of the DouglasGordo Nether HUB. It's a server I used to play, and in that server, me and Jamie, that's Jamie upside down because she's Australian, me and Jamie were mining a 400 by 400 perimeter for a drone farm, and when we were at layer 0, we got to deep slate, the server shut down. It was James' server, and she got a life and shut down the server. But because I don't have a life, I decided to restart the whole project and mine everything again in my single player world. So here it is, the 400 by 400 perimeter for the drone farm. That's where the drone spawn, go to the nether, and we kill them here. And of course it's raining, why not, right? And this is the medrouse that turns you into stone, but I'm here, I'm there, and I'm not stone because guess what? I don't have a life. How are you gonna take my life away, turning me into stone if I don't have a life? And I guess I can mend my lighter here a little bit. Yeah, you can see the drone coming in. This is a great Nautilus farm, Nautilus shell, right? And tridents, we got a lot. It's not that great for copper, you know. I mined this whole thing and got more copper mining than this farm can give me. So yeah, let's go to the next perimeter, and I guess I should sleep to stop the rain. Okay, we are here in the next perimeter. That's actually the first overworld perimeter I mined. And initially it was 1.17. I mined all the way to the old bedrock level, layer 5, right? And yeah, then they added the deep slate, so I made a bunch of dispensers with TNT and exploded all the deep slate. And this is a creeper farm. Initially it was a bunch of farms. I was gonna make a lot of farms. There is even a witch hut somewhere over here, but I decided to make just a creeper farm. So yeah, let's go to the next perimeter. Okay, I'm here in the guardian farm perimeter. You already saw the overall or the nether part. This is the overall part. Remember the map art I showed you? It's this. And yeah, the farm is just bubble columns pushing them to nether portals, and they die in the nether. And that's it. And yeah, all the raw copper that I got mining the drone farm perimeter, I used it to build the walls here. World record holder, by the way, for copper ore mined. Okay, I think we are done with the perimeters now, guys. I'm sure this is the last one, okay? Let's go to another project that's not a perimeter. Okay, right next to the garden farm, we have a octantlis that is not a perimeter. I mined it only all the way to layer 40, so we don't get slimes spawning. This is like my industrial district. There's a bunch of farms, including actually a guardian farm. Here there was a guardian ocean monument here, and I chose this area because there is because of the guardian farm, but also because of this. There is a stronghold here, so we have a portal to go to the end. And like I said, there is a bunch of farms. This is a slime farm that we have an iron farm that spawns an iron golem that kills the slimes, and then minecarts get the drops, and if the golem dies, more spawn. There's a lot of farms. You're gonna have to be rushing here. This is kelp. This one here is vines and sweet berries with foxes. This one here is a squid farm. We get insects. This is an automatic azalea farm that we get wood and rooted dirt. And there is a lever that you can turn on to get mud, but then you can't unload the chunks or it breaks. It's fine. This is a very cool potion brewer that's flush with the floor. All the headstone is underneath the floor. It's not 100% automatic because you do have to remove the potions manually, but it's pretty cool. This is a tree farm, but I don't use that because it uses 2 TNT to destroy 1 T. It's a little bit expensive. Most of the time I just plant the trees here and destroy them myself. This here is just a honey block farm. This here is a turtle scout farm to make turtle helmets. This is a random crafter for fireworks. This is what I use to craft the fireworks for that 30,000 days show I talked about. This is a snow farm. This here is a place to oxidize copper because we have these oxidized slabs here that makes everything oxidizes faster. This is a cocoa beans farm, netherite farm. There is a sugarcane farm here, bamboo farm here, wool farm here, cactus farm. There's a lot of farms here. Lava farm. Yeah, I know I'm rushing, but there is too much stuff to show. Wheat, potatoes, and carrots farm, melons and pumpkins. And this one here is a creaking farm that you explode the TNT here, and the explosion damages the creakings, and also the explosion sound activates the scope sensor that pushes the blocks to get all the drops, and then there's auto crafter for resin blocks there. I guess maybe if it becomes night I can show you guys, but the coolest farm... Oh, and I think I forgot to show the moss farm here. That is broken because chunks unloaded. Okay. And this is a dripstone farm. We get some pointed dripstone. And underneath the moss farm here we have stuff to bone meal. There's like vines, mangrove propagule, glow lichen, the mushrooms from the nether, the bushes and dried bushes, whatever. There's like fruit, all flowers. There's everything that you in bone meal pretty much. But yeah, like I was gonna say, the coolest farm here is this. Is a Charles fruit farm, and you come here near this sensor, eat anything, and it will activate this that opens a block there where we have snow golems trying to shoot endermites in minecarts, and the snowballs break the Charles fruit, and then we can activate this to turn on the water that will break everything, and it's a little bit lag. There we go. And yeah, we get a bunch of Charles fruit and a lot of Charles flower to replant too. And I guess, do I even have a space in my inventory? No, it's fine. Let's eat this here. To turn it off, the snowballs. I guess I will come back here to replant later. Let's, since it's night time, let's use the creeking farm here, the resin farm. And I have this here because to get phantoms. So this is also a phantom farm, phantom membrane farm. That's why I have a looting sword here to get phantom membranes. And this is how it works. You place TNT, explode, that damages the creaking, and then pushes all the resin there. And yeah, it might not be the most efficient farming because you waste TNT, but it's fun. So yeah, I guess I showed everything in here. So let's go to the next project. Okay, I think let's go through this portal. There is actually two portals here. One goes to a guardian farm. Yes, I have 3 guardian farms in this world, it's fine. So yeah, this one I built before 1.18, so and it's not a full perimeter, it's only the size of the guardian monument. Yeah, it's not very fast because I built this before 1.18 and now there is caves underneath. But it's a very cool build, very beautiful. And the other portal on the fish there goes through this place here that has my coral reef base. And this here is the illusion of time. It's a art piece that I built to celebrate completing the tropical fish Pokédex. And yeah, it's pretty cool. I really like this build. And yeah, the tropical or the coral base you get through this portal here. And there is a few farms like we can get the coral fins there, pickles there. And then the tropical fish Pokédex is inside this build here. Sure. Yeah, and we have a tropical fish battles tournaments, so every week we have a winner here. So yeah, if you guys watch my streams, you can also get fish in battle. And I think I needed to activate particles because I deactivated the particles for the nethers. Yeah. Oh, there you go. So we have a cool thing here that we walk and get particles. That's done with dispenser bone milling netherrack next to nylon that creates this effect. And here's the tropical fish Pokédex. Yeah, so not only I got all the tropical fish, but I made this headstone contraption to display all of them. So, for example, if we select, let's say the first color, we want pink, and the second color, we want black. And which type of fish we want, let's say a blockfish. So now the minecart will go there. And yeah, this select is the exact fish, because inside this minecarts there is shulker boxes with all the tropical fish, right? So it selects the first color here, and then the same minecart gets the buckets inside the shulker box and selects the second color, and then automatically displays here and gives us a water bucket so we can get the fish back and place it back here. Goes inside the minecart, and then the minecart will put the fish back in the exact spot it was inside the shulker box and get back to here. So yeah, it's a pretty cool. And also you can see there's some axolotls here, because I breed these axolotls until we got the blue one that is in the end. I forgot to show you guys. It's fine. But I have another blue axolotl in a place we didn't got to yet, so maybe I show that one. And did it got back already? Yes. So yeah, this is the tropical fish Pokédex. Took 600 hours to collect all the tropical fish. And how did I got to the tropical fish is here. This is a lush cave biome, so tropical fish spawn here. So how do we do is we look here, is there any hairfish here? No, these are all common fish. So I enter this minecart and we go 64 blocks away to despawn all the fish. And then we come back, and you see we come back a little bit slow to give time for more fish to spawn. And then when we get here, oh look, now we have a fish. So I can press this to get a bucket, and we got a hairfish. Oh, there is even two here. Two hairfish. There we go. So first person who comments in this video, Doug fishes a lot, gets a glitter orange magenta, and second person that comments Doug fishes a lot gets a dasher light blue light gray. There we go. That's the world tour special fish. But yeah, let's go to the next project. Okay, right next to the tropical fish Pokédex, we have this villager here that goes to our mushroom island village. Well, it used to be a mushroom island, now it's all grass. And we have a bunch of villagers here. And yeah, I tried to build some stuff like a windmill, a barn. That's a house that the villagers like to stand on the roof for some reason. And yeah, there's a bunch of other stuff. There's a church here. I really like the church. There is a library, a bunch of houses. There is the cartographer place. This is like the keep or something. That's the blacksmith place, and the lighthouse and fisherman place here. Yeah, we have to rush a little bit, guys, because this video is already too long. So let's go to the next build. Okay, so next let's go through the bastion here. And by the way, this is why I removed the particles. You can't see anything with these particles here. Well, I guess you can, but it's better for the video without particles. Yeah, so here's my swampy base, where I have all the hostile mobs and all the structures in the game, like Woodland Mansion, Nether Fortress, Witch Hut. That actually there was a witch hut here, and that witch there is the original witch. And yeah, you can see, you know, Warden in a ancient cities, shulkers in the what's called in the city, bunch of other stuff. But yeah, so I don't have time to show everything, so I'm gonna focus on two of the latest builds I did here. This here is the Builder's Nightmare. It's an art piece, okay? It has a meaning behind it. But it's also where we have the Hogling. And a pig. So it's kind of like a half of a house, because I decided to make this here because I saw we had this darker grass and lighter grass on the other side, and that gave me this idea. And this here is my snow globe, where we have the glue, the Minecraft glue, and we have a real snow in the snow globe. It's the same thing that I used for the shores fruit farm. It's snow golems shooting endermite, an endermite in a minecart, and there is powder snow here. So yeah, there's a bunch of snow golems here shooting endermite in minecart, and the scaffolding is so the snowballs go through, and yeah, it makes this effect that looks like it's actually a snow globe. And we even have a Santa Claus here with the reindeers. Okay. And I guess since we are here, let's go to spawn. Spawn is right here, see? Where we have those beacons is my spawn point, and it's right next to it. So at spawn we have the gold here. And yeah, this is another elemental. We have a gold horn farm on top here with the screaming goats. And we have the portal that goes through the center of the Nether HUB. Here's just some auto crafters for golden apples and rockets. And if you watch my streams, you can get a house here. This one here is my house, where I keep all my armor. I have one armor for each of the trees. And we have a few biomes at spawn that you can see. This Odds 1, the Nylon, the Pale Garden 1, and I want to build more biomes. That is a sniffer farm. It's like a cherry tree. For the sniffer farm, there is a moon biome there. And like I said, the people get houses if you watch my stream, or a rocket if you want to live in a rocket. And this is another elemental, the Vexplosion. And yeah, this probably is my best build, I think, because of all the details and stuff. It took a while to build. And here we have a volcano biome with a gold, nether gold, and the gilded blackstone gold, right? The golden volcanoes, I guess. And also very close to here we have the last netherrack temple. I built this when we finished the 420 by 420 perimeter, and yeah, this is the last netherrack that we mined there. And here I keep a bulk storage, like stone, there is endstone, there's a bunch of bulk storage stuff here. I know I'm rushing a little bit, guys, but if I don't rush, the world tour is gonna be 5 hours again. This is the Allays Island. We have another elemental, the Airlay. This is just a place where I come to multiply allays if I need more allays for other stuff, to collect this sand or whatever. And this here is a puffer fish farm. So yeah, it's basically a way to get puffer fish. We have these pistons that, if we turn this on, yeah, see the pistons push the water, the puffer fish and all the other fish die here, and we get a bunch of drops, as you can see. And it's becoming night time, but we're gonna rush into this project here. That is my jungle village base here. It's like a jungle village. And we have a stronghold down here that I kinda renovated it. I just, you know, he placed the holes with more nether brick, and he placed the torches with lanterns to look better. But that's another stronghold in our world. And we also have another cool thing here, that is this jungle temple here. That's actually a maze with doors that open and close automatically, randomly. Yeah, there is, let me sneak a little bit here so I can show you guys. Yeah, there is some randomizers here that open and close the doors. So yeah, it's a maze that you have to find the entrance, or the exit is here, this room, and then you press this button and go back. Oh, there you go. And yeah, I guess now let's go to the next project. I'm rushing. Okay, so there is more stuff here at spawn that I forgot to show. These are the beacons, all the beacons here, Netherite Beacon. And this is my cringe binge cave base, where I build the cringe binge contraptions like this vaulted door that opens with passwords. The password works like you get items in each number here, and you auto craft a bow and an arrow, and you have to shoot the arrows here. That opens the door. And yeah, there's not much stuff here. This other stuff is shulker box display that generated the cringe binge meme. And this here is a furnace selector. You place the items here to smelt, and it will select the correct furnace. Sometimes, because it is kind of broken. It's fine. So yeah, this way, I think I already showed the sniffer farm here, where we get the torch flower seeds and pitcher pots. And this here is a copper farm that I designed back in 1.17, when copper farm is maybe were better than mine. But yeah, and it's a copper rod. Yeah, so yeah, you can see there is drowns here. It's one of those that drowns the zombies, and the cool thing is I use the mechanic that the hotting flash that the zombie drop, they pick up to not despawn, and to count to not count to the mob cap. This way we have some flower farms. So this one is an eye blossom. I died. Why even? It's fine. I'm not gonna cut this from the world tour, because you guys gotta see how cringe binge I am. It's fine, chat. It's fine. It's fine. I'm going the wrong way. It's fine. Who cares? The world tour already has 1 hour. Let's make 5 hours again. It's fine. I'm rushing, and this is what happens when you rush. There is so much stuff is left to show. It's fine. So yeah, this is an eye blossom. Not eye blossom. Yeah, it's eye blossom, the name. And it turns on some lamps at night, just like the eye blossom turns on at night. And I think I'm missing some stuff. Yeah, look, it's an eye blossom farm. See? Oh my god. Did I got everything back? Oh, there is a wandering trader here, of course. Oh my god, my stuff is all the way. I think I got everything back. Who knows, who cares? There is other flower farms here that also have these big flowers to show which flower you can get in each island. I still didn't, like I used to have a Lily of the Valley farm, but then they changed how the flowers spawn. I don't have Lily of the Valley, who cares? It's fine. This here is a Bad Omen farm, a pillager farm that I recently made and decorated based on the Maze Castle from the anime Yu Yu Hakusho. So there we have the 4 main characters from the anime. And here we have 4 elementals based on the bad guys, the bosses from this castle here. And as you can see, it is a pillager farm. It was a pillager outpost there. We have a snow powder farm here. It's just a bunch of cauldrons that will come here when it's raining to get snow powder. This here is a raid coliseum. There is a bunch of headstone below here. That's basically a bunch of stone and basalt generators that regenerate the walls and floor here. So we fight a raid and a wither here. That's why we have the regenerated stuff. So when the wither destroys stuff, it regenerates. And you can see it broke some stuff outside. I had to repair. It actually looks cool that I repaired stuff here. This here is the creeper farm. That is the charged creeper farm. That's a mob farm to get zombies, skeletons, to get heads. And here's where the charged creepers stay. They come all the way from that part. That's where the creeper farm is. And yeah, on the creeper farm we can change them to charged creepers. We can just kill the creepers for gunpowder, and we can also press this button to get this skeleton to shoot the creepers and get music discs. And I built this exactly where the clouds are. It's fine. This here is my gold farm. And yeah, it's just a portal span, and the piglins go to the center there and I kill them and get gold. I'm rushing, I know. And this is my desert base, my first base, where I first started playing in this world, right? I found this and made this mine shaft here, and there's a bunch of little farms like wool farm, wheat and carrots and stuff. There is a dance floor here with a disco ball, and whenever you play a disc, let me get a disc here. Whenever you start playing a disc, the floor lights up and the parrot dances. This here is a villager trading hall where I have all the books for 1 emerald and some masons. And I think that's it for here. Let's go to the next project. Okay, so a little bit north of the desert base that we just were, we have the White People House map art. I used the ocean water, I cheated a little bit instead of placing blue blocks. And here is the 1 million trade celebration, and we have this guy, because the 1 millionth trade was actually this trade here, the Ocean Explorer map, with this ocean monument down here. And a little bit this way here we have the bat farm. That doesn't work anymore because Mojang changed how bats spawn, but it basically teleported bats to the nether, and a wither would kill the bats and give us wither roses. Who said bats are useless and don't drop anything? Let's go to the next build. Okay, I removed the clouds so you can see better. This is my shulker farm. The design in the headstone is by ending credits, and this decoration here is inspired by Romero Brito, artist, a Brazilian artist that has some paintings that look like this. And I thought it would be cool to decorate the shulker farm like this. Yeah, now you can see the shulker farm here, designed by ending credits, like I said. Okay, so through this nether portal here, we go to my warden farm, designed by me. So you stand here, and the wardens spawn there, and then they go down there, where you can see there's a bunch there, because you actually need a bow and some spectral arrows. You shoot the wardens there and kill, and then the drops come here. And I guess it takes a while to spawn because I need 4 shrieks or whatever. Oh, see, one spawned there and goes over there. And I guess because of my texture pack that removes the fog, we can see better now. I used to not be able to see anything here. Yeah, it takes a while to kill the wardens, but it's fine. You guys understood, right? And there is actually another memento in here. There is the Walden. It's a warden that lives in the walls. See? Oh my god, let's run from the Walden. I'm running from the Walden. I'm running from the Walden. It is not working. I said I'm running from the Walden. It was supposed to show in the other wall. Maybe something's broken there about this wall. I guess something's broken. Let's go to the next. Oh, it's here. There you go. See? It's fine. Let's go to the next thing that's probably also broken. Okay, so here's my ice farm. Used to be this simple design here where you just mine and the ice reforms here, but I made this one with pieces and pushers that make one giant cube of ice, because now you can chunk load with ender pearls, and the random ticks works, and yeah. But I'm not chunk loading this anymore, that's why there's no ice farmed here, because I already mined the 1,000,000 ice, so I guess it's fine. And we have the ice screen here, another elemental. And this is very close to the drawn farm perimeter. And we have the pyramid here. It's a power plant. It's exactly a replica of the Giza pyramid 10,000 years ago, where it was a power plant with a lightning rod here that would transfer energy to the whole world. And when Tesla found this out, he got killed, but it's fine. And yeah, there's a bunch of little builds here, including the iconic Pizza Hut that was there 10,000 years ago. There is a cool map from this area here. And the most useful thing we have here is this cactus farm that I actually use it to main the pickaxes because we have a furnace array here that we can main the 2 pickaxes at the same time. And here's where I keep all my pickaxes and stuff. There's more netherite pickaxes here. So yeah, pretty cool. Okay, now we are in the Mesa Western town here. We have a train. And yeah, this is just a western town. There's nothing like not any farms here or anything. There's a few cool headstone stuff like this door that opens both doors at the same time, right? A vault door in the bank here. And there is a mining shaft here with an elevator. Yeah, but that's it. It's just a build. It's a cool build. I like this build. I think I learned a lot building this, but there is not much to show other than just look at the builds. So let's go to the next build. Okay, so through this building here, that I think I already showed that this is a gold farm, we can go to the Oriental base. Ta-da! And here we have a bunch of builds, and apparently a lot of piglin from the gold farm came here for some reason. And they are stepping my turtle eggs. It's fine. Yeah, this is actually has some farms. This is a grass farm, a seagrass farm. So we can get seagrass and breed the turtles and get a turtle egg farm here. So yeah, there is a couple farms here. And I built this before cherry trees were in the game. That's why I have these really bad cherry trees here. I'm not a builder, but you guys gotta admit I build a lot for someone that's not a builder. And I almost died again, but it's fine. Yeah, let's go to the next build. Okay, now we are at the desert where I have mined a lot of sand. Mined over 3.5 million sand. I will show the stats soon at the end of the video. But you can see there is a lot of sand missing here. That got mined, and we are getting close to Craftopolis anytime now. See, yeah, that's my city project where I'm building a city. It's still a very work in progress. There is not too many builds, but it's called Craftopolis because I want to build auto crafters for most stuff in the game. Like here we auto craft, for example, all the diorite stuff, right? That one is for andesite. We have nether brick stuff. That one is granite, and that one is headstone, but we have another one for headstone, just like blackberry. Headberry got obsolete, and now people only buy pineapple headstone. And I actually ran out of rockets. Do I even have rockets here? 47, it's fine. I can craft more later. So yeah, this auto crafting all the headstone stuff. You can see a little bit of how it works here. And we have a ice cream shop there that auto crafts ice and snow. And this is the center viewing tower based on the Seattle Space Needle. And we have the Golden Gate Bridge there. And another cool thing we have is the sewer system that has this headstone here to turn on and off the beacons. As you can see, we have beacons here. And why is this one here? Is it off? Oh yeah, it's off, but now it's on. There you go, we get beacon effects. Because sometimes I turn it off to remove these beacon beams that are kind of annoying. But because the seat's so big, it goes out of simulation distance. I usually play with 8 chunks of simulation distance. So you have to fly there to load the headstone and remove the beacon. And we have a map of the city here. And another pretty cool thing we have in the city is the subway. That we have these subways here. This guy's selling tickets. And so far we only have one subway tunnel here that goes to another stronghold, another in the portal that we have a lot of things there to show. And in the tunnel you also have the tropical fish collections from people that watch my streams. So if you watch my streams and you get 27 fish or a shulker full of fish, you will get your own plot here in the subway to show all your fish, all the fish you got. It's like your own private tropical fish Pokédex. But instead of having one spot for every single of the 3072 fish, we have it 256 spots for all the colors, right? But yeah, so you get all the colors, but not for the different kinds of fish. So yeah, you can see people have some fish here, and you can collect, and you have a sign with your name and how many fish and colors you got so far. So yeah, you can see a lot of people already collecting fish here. And then we have the Lurker's Army. This is another stuff from the stream that you can upgrade and get more armor stains and more heads. So yeah, another cool thing. And you see there is a lot of spots left here, but this is actually the second part, because there is another part below. And this here is the planet's room, where I built one planet for every block I mined 1,000,000. So if we go to the statistics, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 blocks here that we mined 1,000,000. And yeah, Sontiemi, moss, snow is an easy one to get with the snow farm. Yeah, eventually we will get more. So yeah, I guess I will show the top statistics here. If you want to see, you can pause it. Maybe it's better if I change the font here. Okay, yeah, so now I guess you guys can see better the stuff crafted, time is used, time is picked up, time is dropped. If there is anything that interests you guys here, I don't know what you guys are interested in seeing. Maybe how much ancient debris I have mined. I think it's like 13,000 or something. I'm going fast, you can pause to see. Yeah, 13,258 ancient debris. And here are the general Stats. Yeah, distance crown to world record holder, by the way. Distance by happy guest. There is a bunch of stuff here. I guess one thing people always ask you, how many times I died, the number of deaths, 85. You just saw the last death in this video, in this world tour. I played this is like 12,500 hours. But yeah, let's keep going. We are almost at the end. That's 100 million blocks mined. It's a monument I built to celebrate 100 million blocks mined. We will go up there soon. And I don't know if you saw, but there is a bunch of pistons moving blocks up and down there. And why is that? Well, that actually is a map art of stars. And if I eat a shores fruit, first try, there you go. I got teleported to this room that's maps everywhere. And we are in space. I'm in space. Yeah, that's why we have those pistons there to animate the stars. Pretty cool. And here we are at the other part of the Lurkers army, where we have even more people. 36 people here. This one is already full, so we have the other one there. And yeah, like I said, this is a stronghold. This goes to the end. And we have this other area here where we do all the tropical fish battles and get tropical fish for people. And yeah, and here we go to the surface where we have the map art for the stars and the 100 million celebration, 100 million blocks mined in this world celebration. Currently I have 123 million blocks mined in this world, and I think 135 million total. Wait, is this gonna work? I don't think yeah, it's fine. Yeah, currently we have 123 million in this world, and I think 134 or 135 million in total, because I'm mining some servers I play. So yeah, I think that's gonna be it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this world tour. I'm sorry it's over 1 hour. It's less than 5 hours. Last world tour was 5 hours. So yeah, remember to leave a like and please watch my streams, guys. That's how I make money. Watch my ads. It's fine. See you guys. Bye.